So today I am going to be showing you guys how to do keyword research completely for free. We're going to be using just Google, for example, and we're going to also be using like Reddit and stuff like that. But the purpose of this video is to actually be able to further the topical authority of your website. So if that's a term that you've never heard before, how topical authority works is basically the more articles and the more documents that you actually have on a specific subject on your website, Google will actually recognize that and it will rank you higher for that term. So for example, if I am a local dentist and I want to rank higher for Invisalign, if I have articles on my website talking about does Invisalign hurt, how much is Invisalign, the pros and cons of Invisalign, the aftercare process of Invisalign, if I have blog articles on each of those individual subjects, Google will deem me as being more topical authoritative and it will rank me higher in my local area. The exact same case is actually for e-commerce stores as well. So for example, if I'm selling, let's say, vape pens, for example, I always use this example, but if I'm selling vape kits or if I'm selling vape pens on my actual website, what I could actually do is write articles on how to refill your vape kit, when to replace your vape kit. So just by having those blog contents, Google will actually deem me as being more topical authoritative and they will actually rank me higher. Now, very quickly, if you guys want to learn more about SEO, head over to the Masterminders. This is an in-person SEO conference that I'm actually hosting in Manchester on the 27th of June in 2025. You've got the likes of Craig Campbell speaking about how to flip websites. You've got the likes of Lara Acosta talking about how to generate more leads for your actual SEO agency. You've got James Dooley talking about lead generation, and you've got Carl and many, many more speaking as well. So if you guys do want to grab tickets, head over to themasterminders.com. So what we're going to do is we are going to actually find some competitors to actually pinch their keywords. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to search dentists in London and I'm going to pick on, let's do these guys, right? Harley Street Dental Studio. Now, what you can actually do, and many people don't know about this, is you can actually take a look at the website and you can actually pinpoint their blogs as well. So a few ways that you can actually do that, but we can actually just do Harley Street, but we can do site colon. So this basically tells us all of the web pages that are actually in Google. So for example, these guys, they've got a load of different service pages, but they've also got a blog section as well, I would assume, on their website. So you can do space blog, or you can do like how, for example, so how icon white spot treatment takes care of mottled. What is that actual article? How icon white spot treatment takes care of mottled teeth without drilling. You've got how are dental implants fitted in the mouth. How Harley Street Dental Studio uses CT scans. Now, obviously, some of these articles you wouldn't want to just copy directly onto your website. You're just going to want to basically grab the actual subheading. You might want to change it ever so slightly if it's mentioning their brand, so it mentions your own brand, and then you would actually create the actual article. So for example, you've got like how Invisalign straightens teeth. Now you can do this for like multiple of your competitors, so that's just one competitor, but let's actually do the exact same thing for another one of our competitors, right? So you could again do blog, for example. Now they don't actually have any blog or any blog URLs, but we could do like how. So you've got like how much or how does bleaching work at the dentist, how Invisalign works, how to clean your own teeth, how does a dental crown work, how does root canal treatments work, different dentures and how do they work, does bleaching really harm your teeth, right? So they've got a lot of articles talking about bleaching, for example, but let's say we wanted to try and rank higher for Invisalign. We can actually do space Invisalign, and this will actually show us all of their Invisalign related articles. So They've got how Invisalign works. They've got a case study. They've got how do you clean your Invisalign trays. What is the difference between metal braces and clear aligners and Invisalign, I'm guessing. And page number 2, Invisalign versus composite bonding. They've got another case study, teeth whitening and Invisalign, before and afters for Invisalign, so on and so forth. But you could do this for like any one of their services. So for example, we could search bleach. So another keyword that they're probably trying to rank for is teeth whitening in London, because it's very profitable. But as you can see here, they've got a lot of different articles to do with actually bleaching your teeth as well. So for example, if we were like a HVAC company, you can do this. This is literally universal, is what I'm trying to show you guys. But if we do like HVAC in San Francisco, right? And if we go to these guys, and again, if we just search site colon, and we could do like, for example, blog, or you could do how, why. All of these are like blog style related keywords, like how to unclog a kitchen sink, not a chicken sink, how to unclog a shower, how to fix leaky toilets. So you would probably want to just search HVAC and see what are the HVAC related blogs that they actually have. So top 4 benefits of HVAC: preventative maintenance. HVAC zoning gives you complete control over temperatures in your home. What are the benefits of enrolling in HVAC maintenance? So obviously they're trying to get more HVAC maintenance jobs. So that's method number 1. Now, you can do the exact same thing when it comes to like Reddit as well, right? Reddit's a really good site when it comes to people asking questions. So if I just do reddit.com, if we do site colon, we could do like Invisalign, right? So then we would want to actually go through all of these pages. Now, don't go through every single one, because there's going to be thousands for some cases. But like, for example, braces versus Invisalign. You would then want to obviously Google that and see if there's like any competitor style websites that are ranking for that. Now, Longfellow Road Dental Practice, that is actually a dental website or a dental practice down the road. So in that case, I would actually build that article out. These guys, they actually look like they've actually published that 6 days ago, and they're already ranked pretty well for it. So as you can see here, this would be an article that I would be looking to publish on my website. Invisalign cost in UK. Now, obviously, some of you guys will be watching this in various different countries: Australia, Canada, America, stuff like that. So you would just want to probably swap that out to being like Invisalign cost in Florida or Invisalign cost in Canada. You would then do, can I drink tea or coffee with Invisalign? That's a really good question, and I actually want to know the answer to that. Yes, you can. And obviously, as you can see, even the Invisalign website themselves have actually got a blog article on that. So this is another way that you can actually do it. You can also do like Quora as well. So does Invisalign work permanently? And I bet if I was to actually Google that, so are Invisalign results permanent? How long does Invisalign last? Is Invisalign permanent? Discover how long it lasts. Is Invisalign permanent? So on and so forth. What are the benefits and drawbacks of using Invisalign? What are the drawbacks of using Invisalign? What was your experience? So in some cases, stuff like this, you might struggle to rank for, because it's actually the intent for something like that would be first hand. So there's going to be a lot more forums ranking for that. So as you can see here, you've got the likes of Reddit, you've got Mumsnet, you have got Covitor, which I believe is also another. Is it a forum? Okay, so it's not a forum like a classical forum, but what they've actually done is it looks like they've just went and got like a load of people talking about their actual experience. So it's kind of like a roundup review style website. But just bear in mind, like, you do need to look at the actual intent. Like, I'm looking at the intent of this, like, what is your experience of Invisalign? a service-based website would struggle to rank for something like that. Whereas if you've got a forum, for example, you could definitely have that. What is Invisalign and how does it compare to traditional braces? So one thing to bear in mind, because we've kind of already went over this article, right? When you are doing keyword research, you also should be focusing on grouping the keywords as well. So, for example, braces versus Invisalign. This would be very, very similar to where is it? What is Invisalign and how does it compare to traditional braces? So that's still the Invisalign versus braces article. Don't go and create two separate articles on that. But obviously just bear that in the back of your head. Like, you don't need to create multiple different pages to do with that. Does Invisalign work? Obviously, that is an article that you would want to actually include. Again, this is kind of like first hand, so you probably wouldn't want to cover that on your actual website unless you've got a forum, for example. What is Invisalign and how does it straighten teeth? That's perfectly fine. Can anyone get Invisalign treatment? So in this article, you could obviously mention that there's certain government grants that you can actually get, like in the UK. I believe if you are under a certain age, the NHS will pay for or pay a percentage towards your actual Invisalign treatment. So there's all of these different articles that you can actually include. But we've went over 3 different styles. I'll go over the 4th one as well. So you could do the exact same thing for YouTube. So if we actually go through like why choose Invisalign, in this case you might need to do, like, for example, modifiers. So like how space Invisalign, how Invisalign attachments are placed, what and how do Invisalign braces work, how Invisalign works, Invisalign how it works, how does Invisalign work. So again, you don't need to create separate articles on all of those. You don't need to create separate articles on all of those. So just group some of those together. But you can also do like why, for example, why choose Invisalign, why Invisalign clear braces are the future of teeth, why Invisalign is the best choice for teeth straightening, so on and so forth. Invisalign versus braces, there you go again. So you've got all of these different methods that you can actually use. Those are my 4 go-to methods when it comes to like free keyword research, because you're going to like the 4 best ranking websites. You're going to, first of all, your competitors, second of all, Reddit, third, Quora, and 4th, YouTube. Those are probably the 4 biggest websites that you can actually go to. Another thing that you can also do as well is, like, for example, if I'm trying to rank higher for like a keyword like Invisalign cost, let's say, or if we even go back to like the HVAC San Francisco example, or actually we'll just do HVAC San Francisco. And if we take a look here, let's just see HVAC company, because it's not actually showing up for that. You've also got the people also ask down here. So these could be separate articles that you could actually have. Obviously, just use common sense. In some cases, these might be subheadings that you want to include under this actual article. But you've also got people also search for as well. So these could also be separate articles to include. Same goes with like Invisalign cost, for example. People also ask. And then if you scroll all the way down, you've also got the people also search for as well, right down at the bottom. That's been my way of doing free keyword research. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like. And if you want a growth call for your website, maybe you're struggling to rank, maybe you want a help, or maybe you just want to just hire someone to actually rank your website, head over to casualdash.com, fill in the contact form, and I will be in touch. And like what I mentioned at the start of this video, if you want to further grow your SEO career, maybe you just want to learn or be in the right room, head over to the Masterminders and grab your tickets while you can. Thanks for watching.